right, folks, how you doing? Russell True Results 303, .com. Check out the website, link in the description box, Mind, Body, Spirit, Fitness, putting the healing back in health. Once again, check out the website, get your free downloads, setting goals, fitness and nutrition. Don't forget to follow on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. The podcast is out there. SoundCloud, iTunes, any major podcast player. Check that out. At least check out one, give a review, give me some thoughts on how I can make it better. I know I'm 40 episodes deep in that, but I'm still trying to figure it out and make things better. Same with these videos. Comment. I'm coming at you today with a video on how to avoid an argument, right? Because sometimes you're just never going to get around these things, right? And what I hate is that we can agree to disagree. I hate that, right? That really ticks me off. Because sometimes, no, it depends, right? And I've mentioned this before. We've got subjective reality and objective reality, if I remember right. Subjective reality. I don't know. Maybe I got that right or not. Subjective truth, objective truth. Maybe that's it. It's been a while since I've used those terms. But once again, we've got, it's the same with relativism. You know, what's good, true for you isn't true for me. It's like, well, if I jump off of a 100-story building, no, I'm going to die, right? That's just the truth. It doesn't matter. You're most likely going to die. It is what it is. It's not what's true for me is true for you. There is absolute truth in this world, and you need to figure it out. But I'm getting off topic. How to never lose or how to avoid an argument. In this one, I'm going to come up with a whole video about some really good tips from this book right here. But this is when my boss saw this book when I had it sitting on the counter. And this is the advice he gave me. And I think it's really good because I struggle with this when working at the restaurant. And if I get stuck having to serve people and, you know, I'm more conservative versus liberal. So, you know, you don't want, like my boss said, he's like, hey, Democrats buy tacos too. So I try not to put my opinion out there. Democrats buy tacos. I don't want to offend anybody. I'm just trying to run a successful business. And that's a good motto there. But so the Women's Life March just happened, right? And I was sitting there and there was this lady. She's watching it on Facebook or whatever. And it was, oh, women this, women, whatever. You know, it is what it is. But I was telling my boss about this conversation I had with her. And all I said was, oh, you know, it's nice to see women get together and be able to stand up for what they believe in. And then I just kind of left it at that and walked off. And then she just kept pushing and pushing. Finally, I told one of the other guys, it's like, ah, you got to go over there. I'm not going over there anymore. I don't want to hear it. You know, when people don't want to hear it, you don't want to hear it. So, but the one thing he told me, which I thought was really great, he's all, just try to say as little as possible. Let people cannibalize themselves, and then you just give a neutral statement that, and let them make their own assumption off of that statement, right? So what it would be, oh, women's rights, blah, 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 blah. And then all you would say was, you know, I have a daughter, so I understand completely. And then just end it with that and walk away, right? And to them, they'll be like, oh, man, oh, yeah, women's power, blah, blah. But all you really said was, I have a daughter, and I want her to be a strong, you know, say, I have a daughter, and I want her to grow up to be a strong woman. And then end it there, right? That's all you really have to do. So be as vague as possible. Let them make their own assumption off of it. But you usually want to say something to where the assumption that's going to be made is a positive one that actually goes in your favor, right? That's the main thing. But once again, you know, it's kind of like a man of many words. It's in reality why the Catholic Church in general sees gossip as a negative thing, right? Because you can, you know, damaging people's reputation is just as bad as death. That's almost, you know, that's how the church almost sees it. And people get upset when we use the Catholic term, or just the term in general. I don't want to say it's a Catholic term of, you know, hate the sin, not the sinner. Right? But that's the same thing, right? That's why here in America you can have a defamation lawsuit, right? Because you can spread so much gossip and hate about the person that it can destroy them for life. And that's how the church sees it as well, right? It's gossip is a bad thing. So if it's that same, if you don't have anything nice to say, hey, just be quiet. contemplate, do your own thing. That's something I've been trying to work on, and I've been struggling with. We all struggle with that, right? So it's just, hey, if you don't have anything positive to say about anyone or anything or any situation, don't say it, right? That's just pretty much what it is. But once again, it's being as vague as possible, um, being able to get points of view, and then just kind of feed off of that, right? The way to always avoid an argument as well is always ask questions, right? Make sure that you're always asking questions instead of just assuming, right? So even if it comes down to repeating to somebody what it what they said, to make sure you have a true understanding of it. So what I'm hearing is this. Blah, 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 blah. No, 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 no. This is what I meant. Okay, well, because once again, once you start asking the right questions and getting them to rethink or reconsider what was said, they will start to possibly see their own error, if that's what you're trying to go with. See their own error and come up to their own conclusions, which in that sense, right then and there, will automatically always create change in someone, right? Making someone believe that they thought of it is always going to create more of a change than you trying to beat it down their throat. So you need to make sure that you are letting it organically compile within their mind. Okay, so I'll stop right there. Once again, I'm going to look through this book here soon and come up with a lot. This book was really good. How to Win an Argument at Home, at work, in court, everywhere, every day. And he's actually is a lawyer. But once again, man, it was a great book. I would suggest this for anybody. I got this at the thrift store for like 99 cents. Best place to buy used books, the thrift store. I made a video on that. Didn't get too many views. I'm going to tell you right now. Best place to get books, thrift store. 99 cents. If it's a half off day, even better. Even better. $1.99, 99 cents, 99 cents, 49 cents, right? 49.5 cents. I'll probably round it up to 50. But great way to get books for cheap. So anyways, once again, I want to thank you for tuning in. I hope this helps, gives you a better idea of some little tactics that we can have during discussions with other people, argument, discussion, however you want to say. Either way, it's a good thing. That's what he says in here. Argument is a good thing. That's what life is about. I wish I could skip to that page real quick and find the quote, but I'm not going to. But so, anyways, there you go. Hope this helps. Don't forget to follow on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. The podcast is out there. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Share and like these videos.